Hey guys, and welcome back to more Star Ocean, the second story with me, your host Rabbit. In our previous episode, we stuck around Armlock for a little bit longer to do some pickpocketing, and somewhat unexpectedly, we ended up doing another private action between Claude and Leon, and then we finally headed over to the Mihne Cavern, and we haven't really explored it too much, so let's go ahead and continue from where we have left off. But first we're gonna grab some random shit, which is always nice, of course. And ooh, another chest awaits us. You guys know how much I love those treasure chests. But yeah, I mean, we've been making pretty good progress. I had made this announcement on my Facebook page, but we are very close to the end of the main story for this game. As you guys are well aware, I am going to be showcasing the... Oh, sorry, I just got a text message. How bizarre. Anyway, well, it's not really bizarre, but it's from someone I wasn't expecting to hear from. But anyway, so back to my train of thought. I will be showcasing the Cave of Trials, so we are not going to be done just because we take on the final boss. Plus, I do want us to try to take him on with his limiter off, so we're basically going to end up fighting him twice, if you will. But let's go ahead and continue and see what we find. Oh, jeez.
This is sad. Be careful.
I don't like the look of this little balloon thing, so we're gonna fuck this guy up. Not even gonna give him the chance. Alright, and now I don't like how we're all tackling one monster. Okay, as long as Noelle consistently casts these sorts of attacks that affect more than one monster, we should be fine, and they shouldn't be able to get Starflare off. But, you know, worst case scenario, everyone will die but Claude. He just kind of soaks up their shitty attacks, so there's not really a way for us to lose. I just don't want everyone to faint and us kind of eat up all of our resurrection potions. That's just not a good way of getting started with this. But let's continue before we dick around with those chests. We will run over here and grab whatever this is. And it is smelling salts. Wonderful. Let's see what else we find. Alright, let's keep on looking. Ooh, looks like there's another chest here, and it is mithril mesh. We'll check that out in just a second. It looks like there's something right here. And it is spring water. Very cool. Let's look at that mithril mesh really fast. Alright, it's a beautiful ringed mail made of silver mithril. Looks like it might be an upgrade for Bowman and Noelle. I'm not sure, I don't remember. What are you wearing? Mithril coat. The mithril mesh would be okay to increase his defense, but it lowers his magic offense, so I'm not really sold on that. But I do think Bowman needs this. I'm not sure why he was wearing the mithril coat, what that was for. I don't know. That's really weird. But anyway, there's something else up here. You know, thinking about it in that battle, I bet I gave that to Bowman just because that was what I had left over. Maybe I didn't want to buy something for I don't know. I switch out my party too much. So because of that, I never remember why I put things on certain people. So it's okay. It's not a big deal. We're not going to be worried about it. Woohoo, you guys! Noelle got a level, and with his level, he learned a new healing ability, Fairy Heal, which, there it is. Rena. I was like, what the fuck is that bitch's name? Rena had also learned this, and I tried to show it to you guys in a battle once, but she didn't talk. So I do need to still have her cast it again so that we do get that sound bite. But anyway, so Noelle learned it as well. It is a spell that restores most of the HP of a friend, so it is a very fabulous ability for him to know. Let's go ahead and just use it in here. And it doesn't consume that much mana, to be honest, so I think it's a pretty good spell. Obviously, Rena casts it better than Noelle does, but, you know, whatevs. Noelle is who we have in our party, so we gotta work with it. Alrighty, if I recall this dungeon correctly, I don't think there's that much left, but honestly, this isn't a place that I remember that thoroughly. It honestly looks like we're doing okay, though, so I'm not going to be too worried about it. So we got a Wonder Drug. Move, Claude. We've got a Meteorite. And is that it for this section? Looks like... Oh, there's something else. What is this? and a lightning gun, which would have actually ended up being for Chisato, but since we do not have her, it's gonna just have to be sold. So anyway, looks like there are more chests. I'll loop back around through the bottom afterwards to grab that. I want to come up first and just see what awaits us over. Meow. Oh my gosh, Claude is so fast, you guys. I controlled him that battle because it was going to be easier to make it go by more quickly. Holy shit. He was zipping around everywhere. But let's quickly save. And oh man, Ernest and Noelle are both pretty close to leveling. So it makes me wonder if I should actually go back and try to get into one more engagement. I actually might go ahead and do that, and then at that point I'll restore our mana and health, and I will see you guys back here in a second, and then we will go ahead and take on the boss. So be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. I know this is kind of a weird menu to bring you guys back to, but I realized while I was kind of going through healing people and looking at some of our stats and equipment that I forgot to equip this Silver Moon onto Celine. So this is what we had stolen from her back in Armlock in our previous episode. So as you can see, it's a very nice upgrade from the weapon that we actually crafted for her. It's very nice, so I will be giving it to her, but let's read the description together, which says, it is a magic staff that restores the mana of its user with the power of the silver brilliance of the moon. Quite a wordy description, but I mean, it's an amazing item to go ahead and give to her. We do see some things drop, but I mean, look at how significantly that increases our attack and magic damage. So I'm okay with some other things going down. It's a worthy trade in my opinion. So Celine is going to be a powerhouse, but I'm not quite ready to go ahead and put her in our party. Probably when I'm backtracking out, I will go ahead and do that. But for now, I'm going to just keep our party as is. I ended up not restoring mana to these three, but I did go ahead and feed Claude some steak, which brought his shit up, and now we are ready to take on this fella here. So let's go ahead and do that. Everyone, be careful as you come here. It's a weird thing for Claude to say before we fight this, but yeah.
This is sad.
This isn't really too tough of a boss. I'm gonna go ahead and control Noelle. Not sure why Noelle ran that way. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs! But we should be okay. Noelle maybe not so much, but that's okay because we have Cure All, which I'll just spam.
Cure All.
But really, this is a very easy fight. As long as you have a healer, either Noelle or Rena, you are going to be, in great shape. So, I don't have any strategies to recommend for this. Not that I guess I ever really have any amazing strategies or tips for you guys. I would like to have Noelle up in the forefront, but his defense is not as high. Oh no! Noelle! How could you? Let me go ahead and wait. And bring his ass back. He died. It's no bueno, but it's okay. Again, not really that big of a deal. We'll just keep spamming Cure All. I need to cure the poison that's been applied, but I don't know if Noelle gets Dispel. Let me check. I don't think so. Cancel effects of spell on one friend. I'll see if this works. I don't know if that'll do it. No. So unfortunately we don't have Dispel, but I think it'll be okay. And I don't even have really any stat boosting abilities here, so that's a little bit lame. I'll be sure to... Oh, let me let you guys see Fairy Heal. That's something I can do as Noelle. I'm going to go ahead and...
Fairy Heal.
Heal Opera with Fairy Heal, so we got the sound bite and you guys got to see it. And I'll heal Ernest as well. But not with Fairy Heal. We'll just use Cure Light. But yeah, this is a very standard fight. Nothing really too special or spectacular. You really shouldn't have too much trouble with this guy. Like I said, as long as you've got a healer in your party, it's not a problem. So we got some LEA Metal. We fucked up that Barker. Didn't stand a chance. Is anyone hurt? The air around here is growing calm. Maybe because you murdered a being. Probably these barkers were the strongest. They lost their will to fight. Anyway, we have the LEA Metal. We must get back to Mirage's place as soon as possible. It's a little bit terrible, I think, that we did this. Oh, shit, I forgot. Let me go ahead and use Rena here. Or, not skills, specialty. And we will antidotes. Oh, and it restored all of our mana and HP for us. How wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and save again. We did have a couple other chests. Fuck it. We'll just save over. No. Let me keep alternating just in case. Okay, we did have a couple other chests that we want to grab. I guess I was lazy. I could have grabbed it beforehand, so that way I wouldn't have to bring you guys with me now to get them, but it's okay. This place is smaller than I remembered it being, but like I said at the very start, I didn't really recall all of the nooks and crannies here as vividly as I have some of the other dungeons we've been in. And I'm not sure why necessarily. It just kind of escaped my mind, and it looks like maybe we don't get into fights now that we killed the main guy. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but we'll grab this chest, and that might be it. I don't see anything else. I'm pretty sure we grabbed everything that we can grab. The rest of the barkers should be happy. We're going to spare their lives. So here's what I'm going to do. I will exit this cave on my own, and I will bring you guys back when we are outside of Armlock and ready to deliver the LEA Metal to Dr. Mirage. So, yeah, I will see you guys in just a second. I'm not going to do anything else. We will just meet up right outside of Armlock. So, yeah, be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back to the outside of Armlock. So let's go ahead and head into the city and then into Dr. Mirage's house to hand over the LEA Metal. And she should be down here in her lab, and yes, she is. She seems surprised to see us. Ah, have you brought back some LEA Metal? You said you could forge it into the most powerful weapon, right? We are counting on you. We just get right to the fucking point. Just leave it to me. I will forge it into something that will blow you away. Excellent. We love to be blown. What is Claude so surprised about? Now, what happened to Gnarl? He said he had some business, so he went home. He left a present for you, though. A present? What is this present? It's a free pass to Fun City, an NFID. Infid. Cool, so we got a free pass. Could have used it earlier. We already paid to get in there. I wonder if they'll give us a refund. Probably not. Is it right for us to be going off to Fun City to play? It is an order from the mayor. Even though it's an amusement park, you won't exactly be playing. Anyway, go quickly to Fun City. The preparation should be complete. Okay, I'll go. Alright, so we've got that order. Did she say anything else? Go on to Fun City. Alright, biatch. Okay, so we're gonna do as is ordered and head over to Motherfucker. We're gonna head over to Fun City, which is not far from here, but I'm still gonna hop in my Cinyard so I don't have to run all the way back. I know it's kind of obnoxious to do it this way, but you know, there you go. Alright, so let me go ahead and save again. We'll just save over the one we just utilized within the Mihne Cavern. And let's head in. Oh shit, I went in the wrong side. Cool, we got a protection ring, so I guess it's worth it, right? Alright, there we go. Had to just loop around. Are you Mr. Claude? Yes, that's right. We have already received word from the mayor. Please come in this way. Excuse me, but what exactly is going to start here? We have prepared a special program that will let you fight against the 10 wise men in simulation. Simulation? That's right. You may be aware that you can fight against various types of monsters using virtual reality. So we have now created simulated data for the 10 wise men based on previous data. so we can make final adjustments in preparation for our final battle with the 10 Wise Men? Exactly. Are you ready? Well, let's get started. I don't know if we really need an announcer here. Seems a little bit unnecessary, honestly. We gonna fuck shit up. So 3 days later. Amazing! According to this simulator, they already won't even hold a candle to you. Yowzer, looking pretty good. And on that note, guys, we're actually going to end this episode here. So when we do come back together, we're going to see who is impressed by our moves. Could it be the 10 Wise Men? Maybe it's Gnarl coming to check in on us, or perhaps Dr. Mirage is finally finished making those weapons for us, since 3 days have technically passed. But we will just have to wait and find out together on our next episode. So thank you so much for joining me for this one. I'm your host, Rabbit, and I will see you guys shortly in just a moment.